Assalamualaikum and a very good day to all of you. We are from Kina. We presented our group assignment, which is effects of human trash to the endangered species. First of all, we would like to thank to Madam Nik Iziani Nik Nordin because willing to teach us on writing skills during we are taking EAC2 this semester.
Alright, so I'm Amelia. So today I will present to all of you the introduction. So introduction must have hook, background information, and a thesis statement. In a thesis statement, it must contain subdivision. So for hook, I use the technique of statistic. Okay, so my essay will be: human trash can be defined as discarded material or garbage, refuse or rubbish by people. Garbage has been discarded into the ocean for as long as humans live on seashore. For my background information is remarks a Britain marine biologist. We have recorded the plastic bags in the Bay of Biscay in Western Europe over 120 miles from shore in waters over 4,000 meters in depth. When people are not careful to dispose garbage and household toxic substances, wild animals will suffer. So what is the effect of human trash to the endangered species? So a thesis statement, as I told earlier, it must have a subdivision. So my subdivision in this thesis statement would be destruction of habitat, accumulation of toxin, and introducing invasive species. So the whole thesis statement would be: there are several impacts of human trash to the endangered species, which are destruction of habitat, accumulation of toxin, and introducing invasive species.
Hello, I am Nik Norshikin, and now I will present about topic sentence 1. First and foremost, destruction of habitat is one of the impact of human trash to the endangered species. This is the controlling idea, and this is the topic. For the sub point, I state here 2 sub point. The first sub point is humans trash will fill the space on Earth, which are the main habitat of all species. And this is the controlling idea, and lowercase a, so that they will lose their habitat, since not every endangered species easily adapt to new environment. This point is explaining the controlling idea of my first supporting point. And the second supporting point, besides, humans trash will disturb the endangered species to mate, breed, and feed. And this is the controlling idea, and lowercase a, which is explaining the controlling idea of my second subpoint. Therefore, their daily routine will be interrupted if the habitat is lost. And here is Roman 1 is the sub point for my sub point. For example, turtle will difficult to lay their egg if the beach area full of human trash. And my concluding sentence: in conclusion, those that state above explain how important is the habitat to endangered species.
Hello, my name is Anissa Nusabrina Binti Jaafar, and I would like to present about second topic sentence. My topic sentence is: secondly, the effects of human trash to the endangered species is the accumulation of toxin. Okay, in this topic sentence, the topic is the effect of human trash to the endangered species, and the controlling idea is the accumulation of toxin. Okay, there have 2 sub point which are: firstly, mostly waste product from industry, especially chemical waste, can contribute to the accumulation of toxin in the endangered species. This is sub point number 1, and sub point number 1 explained by sub point 1. The species sub point 1. The species will consume the toxin that comes from human trash. Okay. Under sub point 1, they have one sub point which is this will cause death to the species and also decreasing the population of species. Alright, now this is a second sub point, which is other than that, the damaged tissue and problem of body system are the effect of accumulation of toxin when the species consume the toxin. Okay. A and B is a sub point that explain the controlling idea in sub point, which is the damaged tissue and problem of body system. This is controlling idea in sub point 2. Okay. A, it will lead to respiration problem and serious disease is a sub point 1, and it also can cause reproductive system failure and they cannot breeding to increase population species is a sub point 2. And lastly, this is my concluding sentence. In conclusion, the accumulation of toxin will give several impacts to the endangered species. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Siti Shazani Azmi, UK 35860, represent the last body in this essay. The third topic sentence is last but not least, introducing invasive species is another effect of human trash to endangered species. The first subpoint to this topic sentence 3 is species invention is the introduction of foreign species to a new environment and where it thrives. This first subpoint 1 is we define about what is invasive species. The subpoint 1 is human trash can introduce an invasive species as trash are brought from many areas to a particular site, such as landfill. This A comes from the introducing of a foreign species to a new environment and where it thrives. The second subpoint for introducing invasive species is invasive species causes imbalance in a food web of ecosystem and critically affects endangered species, in particularly as competition among resources between invasive species and endangered species. This two is the sub point number 2, which come from introducing invasive species. The third is besides that, invasive species may be predators to the endangered species, which is the sub point number 3. They also come from introducing invasive species. For my conclusion, in conclusion, introducing invasive species can lead to drop in the endangered species population.
Alright, so it's me again. For conclusion, we have to rephrase the thesis statement. So my conclusion will be, in a nutshell, in this essay we define what human trash are and how destruction of habitat, accumulation of toxin, and introducing invasive species are the resulting impact of the human trash to endangered species. Apart from that, it was also discussed how serious this phenomenon which lead to extinction of the endangered species. And in conclusion also, we must give suggestions or recommendation or our hope. So, my suggestion or recommendations is countries around the world have taken serious action and measure to limit or ban the use of throwaway rubbish. Thus, it is our responsibility to reduce the impact of human trash before the extinction of endangered species. That's the end of our group presentation. Thank you. Alright, so that's the end of our presentation, our group assignment, which is logged for our final. Bye.